It is a day many will never forget. People across the country are pausing to reflect on the 9/11 terror attacks 14 years ago today. Ceremonies planned nationwide to pay tribute to the more than 3,000 people who were killed in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania. Reporter Marley Hall is in Lower Manhattan where the planes hit the Twin Towers.
The first bell rang at 8:46. The moment American Airlines Flight 11 slammed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. For family members who return to Ground Zero year after year, emotions are still raw. 2,753 people died when both towers of the World Trade Center collapsed.
If I were to have one wish in this world, it would be to meet my dad.
Many clutched photos of their loved ones as the names of the victims were read.
Michael George Archinsky.
14 years after the attacks, Lower Manhattan is rebuilt and thriving again. But New Yorkers and visitors say they will always treat this area as hallowed ground.
When I'm down here, I constantly think about it. I look at what's going on now, and it's a great sense of pride.
At the White House, President and Mrs. Obama paid tribute to the victims. There was also a ceremony at the Pentagon where 184 people died, and in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, where passengers and crew fought back against the terrorists and brought down United Flight 93 before it could reach Washington. At Ground Zero, families and friends visit the two reflecting pools and rub the names of their loved ones, determined to fulfill their promise to never forget. Marley Hall, CBS News, New York.
And here at home, the American flag flew at half-mast at Fire Engine 7 in San Francisco today. SFPD, along with the mayor, Ed Lee, came to remember the first responders who died on 9/11. Names of the 443 fallen New York firefighters were read aloud. Engine 7, one of many memorial locations all across the bay. In Union City, a ceremony was held honoring the victims of United Flight 93. Service was held at the memorial in Sugar Mill Landing Park. It bears each of the victims' names along with where they were from.
In San Jose, people honored today's anniversary with a day of service. Color Guard marched in the flags as dozens gathered. Volunteers will complete service projects at 8 South Bay nonprofit organizations throughout the day. Mayor Sam Liccardo gave opening remarks.
No tragedy was more profound for our country during my own lifetime than 9/11.
The event was coordinated by the United Way of Silicon Valley.